Hey everybody, and welcome to Kara's Book Corner. Today I'm going to be talking and doing a book review of The Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Guys, if you have not picked up this book yet, I don't know what you are waiting for. I first read this, I believe, back in 2015, and this is one of my favorite series from that year. I recently reread it just this month, and I still love it so much. If you are not into any social media or don't know anything about Leigh Bardugo, she has written the Grisha trilogy, Grishaverse. I guess it's a Grishaverse. She has the Grisha trilogy, and then she has the Six of Crows duology. The duology, this is the first book, Six of Crows, and the second book is The Crooked Kingdom. She also just came out with this beautiful special edition, Six of Crows. So you can see it's like black and all shiny red. That's the spine, and even on the back here it says no mourners, no funerals, which is kind of a saying for this crew. And then also we have this beautiful map. Do we have anything else? Oh, we have like a couple extra additions in here, and then I know we have some beautiful fan art here. I'm not going to show you everything because personally I think you should just buy this special edition. I'm a huge fan of special editions, and so I will tell you that there is fan art of all of the 6 main characters in the very back of this book, and there is an extra letter to Kaz from, let me look at this again. A special letter to us as the readers from Leigh Bardugo. And yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. It has the spade edges. The original Six of Crows actually is a black papers, black spade pages. Crooked Kingdom has red spade pages. And then inside here, let's open it up. We've got the red. Red and black is going to be a theme with this series. I'm just feeling it. And then red spine, beautiful. And then we do have actually 2 maps in this original copy. First, you have kind of the world map where everything is in proportion to. And then we have the map of where the main part of the book is held. So, let me just read you. So, I honestly picked up this book because of the cover. And not specifically like the crow on the cover, but this one sentence right down here in red. I don't know if you can actually read that, but it says, 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. And I was instantly intrigued, and I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I had not read the Grisha trilogy, which came out before Six of Crows, and honestly, I still haven't. I read the first book and part of the second book. I did not like it as much as Six of Crows, so it's kind of a DNF at this point for me. But I love Six of Crows, like so much. There's 6 main characters, like I said, and you get perspectives of each of them. I should have page marked, okay, here we go. So at the beginning of each chapter, it will say what perspective the character is that you are reading. We have Kaz, Nej, Mina, Matthias, Wylan, and Jesper. Those are the 6 beautiful characters you will get to meet while reading this series. And I would seriously highly recommend it. If you want a little bit more about this series, you're not going to get much by just reading this little flappity flap that's on the inside here. I'll read it to you. It says, Ketterdam, a bustling hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price. And no one knows that better than Kaz Brecker. Kaz has offered Kaz is offered a chance at deadly heist that could make him rich beyond his wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heartrender using her magic to survive the slums, and a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes. Okay, so let me just break it down for you. A convict with a thirst for revenge is Matthias. A sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager is Jesper. A runaway with a privileged past is Waylon. Wylan? I still don't know how you say like his name. A spy known as the Wraith is Inej. A heartrender using her magic to survive the slums is Nina. And a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes is going to be Kaz. So, Kaz's crew are the only ones who might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first. Oh, and then we get a little bit more on the back of this. So it says, the ice court has been built to withstand an onslaught of armies, assassins, Grishas, and spy. When Inej said as much to Kaz, he simply replied, but it hasn't been built to keep us out. His confidence unnerved her. What makes you think we can do this? There will be other teams out there, trained soldiers and spies, people with years of experience. This isn't a job for trained soldiers and spies. It's a job for thugs and thieves. Thugs and thieves. And that's what these characters are, essentially. I mean, they're runaways. They're people that don't have a home or a family. They're people that have joined a gang to try and have some sort of safety in this city that they live in. Ketterdam is really not a great place, honestly. So yeah, and you learn about each of their pasts as they go through and go to this ice court to steal this object. So I don't know if that was enough to like make you want to read it, but I hope so because you should. Now let me get into my review. Like I said already, this is one of my favorite book series. I love that it's a duology, although Lei just released that she's potentially coming out with a third book, which I'm a little bit on the fence about, but I'll probably make a whole separate video for that. But so this first book, I don't even know where to start. You basically start in Ketterdam. You start with Kaz, who is essentially running the gang, the Dregs, and even though there's still like one person higher than him who's technically running the gang, Kaz is doing all of the in and out. He's making sure the gang is running smoothly. He takes care of all the problems. So yeah, he's the one that's essentially running the gang. He finds out about this heist, and he's like, it's gonna make him rich beyond all measure. So he gets his gang together for the people that are gonna be able to help him accomplish this. And so yeah, you travel with these 6 people. My personal favorite character, I think, is Kaz, honestly. I love him so much. But I really, really love all of them as well, especially after I reread it. I just like all of their like banter together is just hilarious. Like I love when characters are like snappy and sarcastic with each other and they like don't take any crap. I love that, and that's what these characters do. So I really, really love the banter and the dialogue. Really great. The world building was fantastic. I loved it. I didn't specifically love the magic system, but that's my personal thing. I think that also has to do with leftover feelings of how when I read the Grisha trilogy, because it's all set in the same world. It's called the Grishaverse. And so the Grisha trilogy, the Shadow and Bone series, is honestly not my favorite. I think I think that's a problem with just seeing an author as they write and develop. Like that was her first series. This is her second one. She's obviously learned a lot, and she didn't make her character so annoying in the second series. I'll be honest. That's my opinion about it. I'll just leave that there. This is not a review of Shadow and Bone. Okay, so I didn't love the magic system. I find it to be slightly confusing, like all the weird words to describe it. Like Heartrender, I understand what that is. Like that's what Nina is. A fabricator is like other. You'll find out who those people are. But so a Heartrender basically can like control you or your body depending on how powerful you are. Um, they can also like heal bruises and cuts. They can change how you look, that kind of thing. A fabricator can create things from other things, like if they have metal, like if they have a bullet, they could transform that into something else. So they can take objects like solid matter and transform it into something else. And then I don't remember what the third thing is, the third group of them. Oh, see, that's not even, yes, okay. So the heart renders are technically called Korbalaki, and that's heart renders and healers, and it's the order of the living and the dead. Ethrialki, the order of the summoners, and that's squallers, inferni, and tide makers. And then the last order is Matrilaki, and that's the order of fabricators. And that's durists and alchemy. Alchemy? I don't know. Like, I can't even pronounce any of these words. Like, I don't even know. I get, like, kind of what they do, but I really can't tell you, which I feel like is a problem when you're reading a book that has. It's not even necessarily magic, it's just, like, this power that they have. So, anyways, I don't feel like that's a good book when you can't really, like, after I've read it, I can't really tell you what the difference between a heart render and a healer is. I don't know. A squaller, inferni, and tide maker? Don't know. The tide makers, I know they can control the ocean. That's about it. Don't know the other two. And fabricators, I know they can, those are the ones I know that can control, like, solid objects. But I don't know the difference between a durists and an alchemy. No idea. And so, I don't know, that bothers me still, like, after rereading it. But, like, you know enough to get through. Like, it's not the focus of this series, where I feel like it is kind of the focus of her other series, Shadow and Bone. And then if you have been in a box and you don't know that she's coming out with a new book on Tuesday, the 29th, which is called King of Scars, and it follows King Nikolai, who is the king of Ravka, I think. Apparently you know a lot more about him if you've read Shadow and Bone, but not that much, because, like, he's not really a main character in that series. He's just kind of a side character. And he does pop up in Crooked Kingdom for, like, a brief moment. So I kind of know him a little bit. I don't really feel like I've had other of my friends read the Shadow and Bone series, and I asked them if I needed to read it before King of Scars came out, and they said no. So I think I'm good to go. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, anyways, I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I love the characters. I love the banter. They mention waffles and sweets and eating. They mention, like, just all the, like, sarcastic quips that come from each other. I just love, love, love it. So yes, I would really recommend this book series to you. If you have not yet picked it up, highly recommend that you pick it up. It's one of my favorites still to this day. I love it so much. If you've read it and you agree with me, comment below. If you liked the Shadow and Bone series, let me know why, and if I need to read it. I don't really feel like I will, but I still have it. I haven't, like, decided to get rid of it yet, unhaul it yet. I'm thinking, like, well, maybe one day I'll read it again. Do I need to, though? I don't know. People keep telling me I don't, so if you feel like I need to read it, let me know in the comments below. And then also, hopefully I will be starting to be able to post more regularly. I'm hoping for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday-ish, Friday or Saturday posting of videos. So hopefully you will see more videos from me. I have a lot of content to get through. I have a lot of backed up books that I want to do reviews on. So hopefully I will be able to make those reviews and post them. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!